There's an old Jewish saying that asks, when does a hunchback rejoice? And the answer is, when he sees someone with a larger hump. You know, that's kind of how I feel about life. There's another Yiddish saying, der Yid schlugt und schreit Gewalt, which translates roughly as a Jew beats you up and then shouts help. In any case, back in the old days, scientists used to think that the world was flat and that the Earth was the center of the universe. Doctors used to think that if you drilled holes in people's heads, they'd get better. And Aristotle thought that women had fewer teeth than men. Nowadays, those seem like some pretty bad assumptions. And what about religion? The Greeks used to worship Poseidon and Zeus and tried to predict the future by reading the entrails of birds. You had your Norse gods and Egyptian gods, ancient Hawaiian spirits like Kanoa and Hinapukua'i. The Aztecs used to worship a giant snake called Quetzalcoatl and engaged in human sacrifice. These all must have seemed like good ideas at the time, but now we just think they're a crock. But what if everything we think today turns out to be as farcical and absurd in the future as all those ancient beliefs seem to us now? I mean, think about it. If everything they believed before turned out to be wrong, and the present is constantly slipping away into the past, what's that expression? Today is the yesterday of tomorrow? Something like that. Well, then chances are our understanding of reality is completely misguided. Maybe the Earth is really shaped like a pig's heart or a baboon, and maybe it really is flat after all. Maybe worshiping Jesus is as ridiculous as anything the cavemen used to do, or those wackos with the Kool-Aid in Guyana back in the 70s. And remember those folks who were waiting for the spaceship to show up and take them all away? I guess when you think about it, it's impossible to know anything with any certainty at all. We might all be better off like those Buddhist folks you read about, who've attained the intuitive tolerance of the ultimate incomprehensibility of all things. Anyway, the whole thing's a bit of a mess, and it reminds me of that joke about the agnostic dyslexic insomniac. You know, the one who stays up all night wondering if there really is a dog. Or that old one, what's long and hard and full of semen? A submarine. Is there anyone here from New Jersey?